What's going on, YouTube? This is Jim Afanis, aka Viper Magic, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about Heroes of the Storm. Now, in case you aren't aware, I have taken some time off from the PC Master Race through no ill will of my own, between some work obligations that I had, getting the new solid state drive, having some Windows reformatting issues, getting the new RAM, getting some new cans after my old ones broke. It's been a while since I've been around, but I am back with a vengeance. And what better time to jump into Heroes of the Storm? Obviously, the game is now free for all to play. We're not behind any sort of beta or alpha or any of that kind of crap now. Everyone can jump on and play. The community is definitely weeded out in terms of people who are more the hardcore players, have kind of tended off to go into the ranked and the like arena type stuff. And then you got the more casual players like me who do more of the quick match stuff with my buddies. I'm really, really enjoying it. And they just came out with the Eternal Conflict, which is a kind of themed expansion almost, if you want to call it that. It includes some new characters from Diablo and obviously the big Diablo map itself. And boy, is it a lot of fun. So on the Diablo character side, we've been introduced to the Butcher. Now, the Butcher is a ranged melee assassin, very similar to what Kerrigan is, although a lot more gap closing. I know Kerrigan has that kind of leap. The Butcher has this ability where he can charge up and he gets stronger. Every time he kills something, he gets meat, which looks very similar to Gazlo's bolts, except they're little like turkey legs or whatever. The more he consumes of those, it makes him stronger. So it's kind of like a buff system, very similar to kind of how Vala has a buff system where as she keeps killing targets, she grows stronger and stronger, similar to that. Anyways, he's a ton of fun to play. A lot of Butchers on right now. I think Blizzard finally did a good job of not making the new characters so OP. In the past, the new characters that have come out, whether it be a new Barak or Azmodan or Thrall or Jaina or Kel'Thas, have all been ridiculously OP on launch. And the Butcher is actually more in par with some of the other characters. And I mean, he definitely has some strengths that others don't, and there's definitely room for him in the Nexus, as it were. But they did a really good job of not making it just like so OP that like it ruined the balance of the game. So my hat's off to Heroes of the Storm crew. I think you guys have started to figure out that new characters don't, you want to give them all the kitchen sink and really make them different from everyone else, and I'm okay with that in terms of skills, but, when you have Chen taking out like 9 guys, and there's only 5-on-5, by the way, and drinking his barrel and killing everybody, you clearly know there's a balancing issue. So that has been resolved, and my hat's off to the folks at Blizzard for fixing that. The next expansion character coming out is going to be the Skeleton King, and I don't know much about what he's going to be. I know the skill set that he uses in Diablo, so I'm kind of excited to see if they use some of that. He's got that teleportation ability where he turns into bats. He's got the arc damage beam that goes around, the void damage. I think it's void or arc. I don't know. I've been playing too much Destiny. I'm sorry. The purple beam that goes around and kills everybody. He's got that. And he's also got the ability where he does like a 4 or 5 attack in a row, and he starts getting stronger and stronger. So I'm assuming that's probably going to be his ultimate ability, but we'll see. And there's probably stuff out there about him now, but I'm just kind of excited to just take it as it comes. The real excitement for me, though, is the new map. My God, what an amazing map. So the map is themed very different than other maps, and it is still symmetrical in terms of each team has the same lane structure and defenses and that sort of thing. But one side is themed heaven, and one side is themed hell. And what's cool about that is you actually see the world slowly change as you get to the other side, whether you're defending heaven or defending hell. It's very, very different architecture. Obviously, the physical structure is the same. Like I said, the layouts are the same. Wells, gates, towers, all that good stuff. But even the minions and everything, they're very, very different between each side, and it's really cool. What makes the map so much fun is in the middle, at random intervals, you will have a guardian of the light, this big angel, versus this demon of hell. And they just stand in the middle and start banging, and they're just blasting on each other. So now you have to make the decision, do you want to stop pushing your lane and stop earning that valuable experience and go off in the middle and try to kill the enemy hero? Or do you want to defend your hero? Or do you want to do nothing and just keep pushing the lane? And each hero has a health bar associated with them. The first team to kill the other hero grants their hero to go to the top or bottom lane and push. What's cool is, depending on how much health is remaining on your hero when you kill the other one, that's an extra health pool. So, in a perfect world, you kill the enemy hero, your hero takes no damage. Your hero, when he spawns, now has twice the health. And let me tell you, those guys have some insane AoE and some really powerful burst damage. And unchecked, 2 or 3 heroes in a row is almost game over. I mean, they're very, very, very powerful, and they're a lot of fun to see. And it just adds this new dynamic to the game that wasn't there before. With the, how are you gonna, are you gonna fight? Are you gonna defend? I mean, in the past, you think of like some of the other missions where like the seeds will drop and you have to go off and get the seeds. Well, the seeds you collect are yours, and the only race you really have at that point is to make sure you get more than the enemy. Coins on the Booty Bay map is a little bit different, or Blackheart's Bay is a little bit different because the obviously you want to defend the turn-in, so you can't actually take enemy coins as your resource. But this is so different because everyone's there, and I mean, it's just it turns into this just huge team fight. And in later stages of the game, boy, does it really change the flow of how things are played out. So I think it's absolutely incredibly amazing, and I'm very, very excited for this event. I'm very excited for the ultimate reveal of the Skeleton King with the Butcher, with the new map. My hat's off to you guys at Blizzard. I think you've done an amazing job on this game. I'll definitely be doing some gameplay videos here soon now that I got the new rig with more RAM. Performance issues shouldn't be a problem anymore in terms of getting that weird stuttering I had before. I'm hoping the additional RAM that I have will allow me to record some better quality video for you guys. It's not all fuzzy or distorted or at a weird resolution where there's a lot of black borders on the side. So I'll be fiddling with that here in the next few days. But take my word for it, man. I am telling you, this game is legit. It's here to stay. It's highly competitive. All the new skins that are coming out, all the new maps, the new map, the new characters. This game just really blew up in this Eternal Conflict, and I think it is absolutely amazing. So that's my fan service. Check out Heroes of the Storm. Look me up. I am Jimmy Pound 1220. That's Jimmy Pound 1220. If you want to throw down with me, I love meeting new people, learning new skill sets. Throwing down with my man OP Gas, throwing down with my man Uther, and my new favorite love, Sergeant Hammer. I am in love with Sergeant Hammer. A lot of fun. That siege damage, when you get that cannon set up and you just start dropping bombs on that wall, man, it's just music to my ears. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please do me a favor. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about Heroes of the Storm. What do you think about the Eternal Conflict? Is it as cool as I'm making it out to be? Or are you more League of Legends? Or are you just burned out from the MOBA scene altogether? There's plenty of options out there to select. But if you're like me, you're a Blizzard guy in heart. I mean, I got the Blizzard artwork all around the room. And that's where it's at, man. That's where my money is. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.